What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony 2.0, and we are back with Minecraft 2.0. Gonna get right back into this episode. Trying to think what we want to do today. I'm thinking kind of our first priority here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna finish the front entrance to the house. Just before I started recording, I did set up some ovens here, just gonna get some stuff cooking, so yeah, so we can continue to build things. Gonna take our cobblestone here. We still have not got a good sleep in yet, and it's getting to that point of night, so I think what we're gonna do, close the doors up, go jump in the bed and get our sleep on, get our save, so that, you know, when we die, which is inevitable, you know, at least we don't have to run that far. Oh, I forgot that typing comes up when you lay in the bed. Alright, well, let's get back into this. Made it through the night. Thank God, nothing attacked us. That's a good way to start an episode out. Alright, guys, so we're going to work on just finishing off the front entryway here. What's going on with you guys? How you feeling? How you doing today? Me? Doing fantastic. The week is slowly coming to an end. We are getting to that point where my vacation is finally attainable. I can feel it coming. I know it's there. Just a couple days away. That's man, that's all I want to hit. I'm so ready for it. I need it. It's been a long time since I've had a nice long vacation. So really looking forward to it. I know I'm kind of beating it into the ground with you guys, but I'm excited for it. As I'm recording this, we're getting ready to have Falcon 1974 is going to be on the podcast this week. Excited for that. I have yet to meet him yet, but I've heard good things. I've watched a few of the videos on his channel. He's good, man. I like him, and I like the Mandate Monday thing. I think that's pretty cool. It seems like everybody on YouTube is putting together their own podcast, but you know, whatever. There's plenty of viewers to go around, right? At least I sure as heck hope so. I don't know. There's been a lot of YouTube drama going on today. If you guys are on Twitter at all, something about pay cuts for them, and everybody's kind of freaking out about it. So I don't make any money, so I don't really care what's going on, but I'm sure that it's not anything good if everyone is freaking out about it. Just gonna clean all this area up here. Oh, it's so nice to be able to sleep through the nights now. Just gonna get this picked up. We'll finish out our... How do we want to do this? This probably is not going to stay the way that it currently is. I'll probably end up changing a lot of it. I may actually end up changing like this whole front entranceway, honestly. It just we'll see what happens. Pick up a little bit of this so we can finish the front doors off. I've seen a lot of drama and kind of just nonsense bickering on Twitter as well as on YouTube about people that covered the Sandy Hook Elementary shootings. The reason that I haven't spoke up about it or talked about it is because I believe giving it promotion, talking about the shooter, is perpetuating the issue. My thought, and this may be right, this may be wrong, this may be the same way you think about it, may not be, but my opinion is the people that do these crazy acts, and I live in Colorado, so we've had our fair share. Columbine, the recent shooting at the Dark Knight premiere was you know, pretty close to home for me. The reason that these people are doing this is for the promotion, and I think by giving them what they want, we are taking away, one, not only from the victims and their families, but we are just daring people to do even more horrendous and worse things to our communities, to to our loved ones, and it's only going to get worse until we, till we stop it, till mainstream media finally realizes that they are part of the problem. They're not helping anybody. That's just my take on it. I don't know where you guys are, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. My current situation, if you guys don't know, I got a baby on the way. I got a baby coming, and I don't want to think that there is someone that evil out there that could potentially ever harm my child. Or for that matter, anyone I know, I love, anyone in my family, anything. I don't even want... I guess it's just wishful thinking. I know that there's terrible people, and I know that there's terrible actions done every day. I also don't believe that just because it's a tragedy on our own home shores, that it should be this huge media thing with everybody talking about it. Every day there is kids dying all over the world from different things. If it's, you look at the Middle East, they're dying from senseless violence because of dictators or just the countries, are at war with each other. It's not our point or our place to discuss which one is worse and which one actually means something. Because to me, no matter where it is, if it happens next door, 1,000 miles away, a different country, it's still a tragedy. The worst part about it is, one, the media, they're giving the guy exactly what he wants by putting his face everywhere, talking about him. That's exactly what he wanted when he did it, and you guys are the reason why it will happen again. Hate to say it, but NBC, Fox, CBS, all of the the CNNs out there, they're the reason why these are happening, because you make them instantly infamous for the remainder of time. Them talking about how, this is only the second worst shooting. Well, all you're doing is daring someone to come and say, "Whoa, I can do better than that," and make it the worst shooting. And it's like, it's just senseless. It's just pointless. And I haven't watched, I'm someone that usually checks the news all the time, but I haven't watched any of it because I honestly, I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to read about it, and I don't want to glorify any of it. One of the other main issues that I find with tragedies like this is, now the gun nuts are out. The gun nuts and the God nuts. Those are the two people that rear their head as soon as something like this happens. Of note, definitely the Westboro Baptist Church. They have a really good way of getting under people's skins when things like this happen. The organizations like that should be absolutely outlawed from our society, regardless of if it's freedom of speech or not. They are of no benefit to the society. They do nothing but preach hate and hurt the further development of our children and generations to come, and they should absolutely not be allowed to do what they are doing. Actually, they should be allowed to do what they're doing. But what should also be allowed? The families of the victims to get their revenge for it. You go and picket. You're going to picket my little daughter's funeral. You're going to picket my son who served in the military, his death. You're going to preach hate. Guess what? You get to deal with the consequences then. And the consequences for that are me punching you in the face. Because, the reason why they're so successful at what they do, they're all lawyers or ex-lawyers. The leader of it is actually a disbarred lawyer. And so the way that they stay funded is they go to these things, they piss people off. They get beat up, or they find lawsuits, and they file lawsuits, counter lawsuits, and that's how they keep funding their stuff. They notably, there was a case. They were in Nebraska, picketing a Marine who it came out that he was homosexual, picketing his funeral, and throughout it, the daughter of the leader of the church allowed her child to stomp on the American flag and trample it. In Nebraska, it is a misdemeanor to do that. You can't disgrace the flag, which, to me makes sense, right? When it was taken to court, she filed a counter suit against the state. So what ended up happening is they ended up dropping all of the charges against her, which is just freaking ludicrous to me. Those are the kind of people that we should be. You want to stop the violence? You want to stop these shootings from happening? It's people like that that need to be controlled. Though the other part is the gun nuts, gun control, gun control, gun control. I don't know what side you fall on, but the side that I fall on is if, let's say, 5 of the staff members at the movie theater here in Colorado, or at the school where this idiot ran in and shot everybody up, if 5 of them had concealed carry permits and were trained and had protocol for handling situations like this, maybe not all the lives, but quite a few lives could have been saved. It's just a tragedy that we even have to talk about stuff like this. I don't want to bring it up, and honestly, they've been spouting the kid's name, and I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. The only thing I want to know is are the victims' families being taken care of? Are things being handled correctly? This is an unspeakable tragedy. Something that any parent, even any person, brother, sister, anything. You never want this stuff to ever happen to anybody that you love. We have to stop promoting it, though. You're giving these guys the fuel that they need. There is some serious mental issues with all of these people that are committing the crimes, and what we need to focus on is not controlling and regulating guns or anything like that. It's treating mental illness, focusing on the people that need help. I understand that this kid, was getting treatment and was going through some things for, what do you have, like Asperger's syndrome or something like that. I may be saying it wrong. But it's not an excuse, They're going to paint the picture like, oh, well, this poor kid, whatever. I mean, it could have been the mother molesting him. It could have been lots of reasons why he chose to do this. Most notably, though, it's caused because of mental illness. There was something wrong with the guy. I mean, you need to be able to point out in society the issues that we're having and fix the problem. Don't put a Band-Aid on a fucking broken leg. Now on the news they're talking about how this kid played Call of Duty. I remember in the 90s growing up when Tipper Gore used to say that violence in video games and swearing on music was what was causing the downfall of our society. And when she attacked, the rap industry in general, as the prominent focus for her self-righteous aggrandizing just bullshit. That's not the problem. Raise your fucking kids right. How about that? Honestly, obviously there is special circumstances that will never be avoided, or we'll never get rid of all of these tragedies. But if we educate our population to better control them and better to help protect us from things like this from happening, that's where we start to win the battle against people like this. Hate to bring the commentary to such a serious note, but it's just frustrating. Like I said, the way that the news portrays it, they're making it a fucking competition for these guys. Yeah, it's just painful to even think about, honestly. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get some tools made up here. I finally got some supplies. I know my chest is just crazy. Gonna work on getting that cleaned up a little bit here. Working on the front part of the house today. I want to start getting this thing really worked out and hammered down. That's what Minecraft's all about, right? Building stuff and seeing what your imagination can bring to you. So I wanted to work on that a little bit today. Didn't really want to go that deep into all the sad talk, but sometimes it's got to be done. Gotta get that stuff off your chest. I was gonna use that as a topic for my Real Talk series, but you know, it's not even worth it. The kid's is not worth my time wasting the effort to do something kind of a special, because it's, you know, it's like, it's the same thing I'm fucking bitching about. You know, I don't want to aggrandize it. I don't want to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I'll be talking about it. Fuck him. Fuck everybody that does bullshit like that. Yeah, fuck the people that were involved with 9/11. You know, whatever. Anything like that. Those people, if you know anybody like that or anybody that's plotting it, please speak out. Say something. Who cares if you're a snitch? You know, if they get mad at you for that, even if it's nothing serious, even if they joke about stuff like that, fuck them. That is bullshit, and it should not be tolerated by anybody. Seriously, they may be idle threats. They may never do anything about what they're saying. But you know what? It's not a joke. Speak out. Say something. If you know, because you know that there's people out there that are just talking that shit. They talking that shit. When they do that, you need to speak up. You need to tell them that's not cool. It's really not, man. I'm not happy with the way that this looks. So I'm gonna go with something a little different here. I love this lighting solution. Do it like that, and then you put the tube up there. I think we're gonna have to pick up some of this. It's because you don't want it sticking all the way out there. Maybe we do wood. I think I'm gonna have to go find some jungle wood, because I really like the way that jungle wood looks, as opposed to this oak wood. I know I got some more in here. We're gonna work on the interior a little bit too, but I wanna just kind of get a little bit of this stuff done. I mean, the ideas are flowing in my head. I know what I want to do. It's just getting them done, you know. Let's head out this way again. Got any more smooth stone? Yeah, we do. Got plenty of, man, all this brick stuff is just gonna, I'm gonna have so much by the time it's all done. I don't usually tend to throw anything out, that's for sure. I know that doesn't look the best. We're gonna work on it. Trust me, we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna do some stuff around here. Let's get this cleared out. I have been trying to picture in my head what I want to do with, oh look, I got another busted ass one, with the house, and this is, I'm going to put this first side up, and I'm going to see what it looks like, and then we're going to go from there. Need to go find diamonds. You remember how well that went the last time I went to go find diamonds? That was some bullshit. Man, guys, I got some cool stuff in my, oh shit. I got some cool stuff in mind for the channel, for some future videos, and it's just, man, it's me finding the time. You know, the full-time job and wife and just life stuff, you know. With all that going on, it's a pain in the ass trying to get this YouTube thing going. I spend pretty much all my free time the last few weeks basically recording, rendering, uploading. Recording, rendering, uploading. And once I get on top of it, it's really, you know, it's not going to be that big of a deal, but just getting started when you're new with it and you're trying to make everything look good, it's a little much. And so, you know, I'm still learning. But I watch, like I said, I normally watch all the videos back, listen to the commentaries, make sure that there isn't any, you know, technical glitches, things like that. I think the quality's coming out well, which is good, and I haven't heard any major complaints. But, you know, if there's suggestions that you have, please put it in the description for me, or in the comment section. I try to respond to everything that you guys put up there. If you want me to see me build something, if you want me to see me do something different with an area, tell me. I pay attention to all that stuff, really. I do. See if we can do this without falling down. Whoa, whoa. I got that block in the wrong... My pickaxe is in the wrong spot. I'm so used to it being on the number 1. Now, I told you in the beginning that this is going to be a big, grand facade. There's going to be huge... I mean, we're going to expand into this whole mountain area. Oh, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool once we get it all done. And we're going to get this side done so you guys can kind of see what's going on in my head as far as, you know, my plan for this. A lot of... You know, I was thinking a lot of this area around me was going to have to come out. But I don't know if all of it is, because I think having it around makes it kind of look cool. So we may just leave a lot of it. Good. I did wanted to update. The last 2 nights have been giving Black Ops 2 a try. It is still a bad game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my playing style, if it's my connection, or if it's the servers still, or what. But I'm just having no fun with it, and it's to the point where, man, it's almost time to just get rid of it, cut my losses, because I can go without playing Call of Duty. I really can. It's something I don't want to do because I enjoy the series, but I can go without playing it. I mean, I got a PC now. It's fine with me. We don't need that shit. We don't need that shit, motherfucker. Need to go sleep. Oh! Ah! I'm gonna go sleep just because I don't want to deal with mobs. Oh man, frame rate. One of these times I'm gonna come in here and there's gonna be a stupid creeper. Yeah, so I don't know. It's I know there's something wrong with the game, and the way that I can tell this is in Modern Warfare 3. Even at the end of that game, when I logged in, there was 10 of my friends playing it all the time. When I log into Black Ops 2, there's usually at the very most that I've seen, after the first week, there was 5 the other day. That means there's something wrong, because they're all COD heads. You know, they're. I guess the good thing is, like, for, you know, from like working at a cardiology standpoint, Black Ops 2 is so bad that people are like getting up and doing things, which is cool. But yeah, it's just not fun. I mean, it's not a fun game. I watched a video from Wings the other day, and he said, you know, he's having fun with it again, and I think it's just. You know, I think it's the 2 studios. Some people like the Treyarch version of it more, and some people prefer the Infinity Ward product. Maybe I just have more time on the sticks on Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 than I do on Black Ops, and so I don't know. Man, I want to give it a chance. I really do. I want to play it. I want to be on there and have a good time gaming with my friends again. But with the crew, you know. But it's not good right now, and it's brutal for me to play. I think I love these stone bricks. These things are awesome. Oh. I was going to do cobble all the way up, but I really like to mix and match things and give it contrast. What do we do here? Good. just going to finish this little area up here. Get that flint. Kind of a perfectionist when it comes to making everything look equal. That's right. So let's go back up this way. Luckily there's this, I should probably put a torch or two in here since I didn't fill it in. Because otherwise you just hear those Sniper Steves and zombies mostly spawning in here, I'm sure. Hold strong, Pinky. Good. The multiplayer server is coming along nice. If you haven't watched the updates, go back and look at those. The multiplayer server is coming along fucking stupendously. It looks so good. The guys and I have really been putting some time and effort into it, and it's paying dividends right now. The house that we have built, the castle thing, looks great. It's all so many blocks laid. Getting back into this game on PC was the best decision I've ever made, especially with the frustration level that I've had with Blops 2. Expand this a little, and I think what we're gonna do is put little pickets here. Oh, not that one. Just like that. And then we'll do... Do I have a crafting table on me? Yeah. Do a crafting table. Right. We're going to make a few stone brick steps. This texture for this... Oh my god, come on. For the stone brick is probably my favorite. A few stone brick thingamajigs. I think that's gonna look like shit. Okay. I was gonna do something cool, but I won't. Stick some torches up here to try to keep them from spawning. Just like that. Pick this up. We got some big things planned for the podcast. Samal and Jedi have been using their what YouTube fame they have to get us some cool guests lined up. Talk about that more in the next episode, I think. But we got some really cool things planned. I know we're planning on probably having Overt Flow back on at some point. Don't know what the plan is for the like the long term. I know we're gonna try to keep this news format. I think it's working, and I think it's something different that not all of the other shows can offer. So I think we're gonna stick with the news format, that's for sure. So let's come down here and take a look. Oh, I think that looks sweet. I do think it needs to go up a little bit higher, though. I think a couple more stanchions would be good. Just get it up a little higher, make it a little bigger in mass and bulk there. But I think, let's go back here a little. Oh yeah, and then we're going to mirror that on the other side. It'll look big and bulky and beefy. Oh yeah, you guys see what we're doing. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got a little bit done on the front of the house. We did get this finished off. There's not going to be doors here. I'm going to leave this just open. And then we'll have the doors leading into the inside, and we'll be changing those too in another episode. I think when we come back, we will, like I said, increase the height. Oh my god, that was stupid. Increase the height of this tower a few blocks, maybe 2 or 3 more, just to make it stand out and protrude a little bit more. And then we'll start working on the whole front facade here of the castle. I think in the middle we're going to do kind of like a Pope's Perch. You'll see. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good when we get it going. But I'm going to have to start clearing out all this dirt out here, dang it. Anyways, guys, my name is Tony 2.0. If you like the video, please click that like button, click the share button, tell everybody about it, help me out. I will catch you guys the next time. Thank you for watching. Peace!